Hello everyone, and welcome to Fam at the YAM. We are in the Pop Power exhibition that is up at the Yellowstone Art Museum right now. And today, I want to take a look at food in art. Because there were so many pop artists who liked to explore food as a subject and who still explore food as a subject. I think it's because it's something that we can all connect to. Do you have a favorite type of food? I definitely do. I love pizza and ice cream. So today, we're going to take our favorite foods and we're going to turn them into art. So today, we're going to be making food in the studio, and we're going to be doing it using model magic, which I really love for a couple reasons. It's super easy to use. You can make any color you want using just your three primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. And it dries super light and super solid. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to start making my food. Now, like I said upstairs, my favorite food is pizza, which is probably pretty common, but I bet you have a favorite food as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just by opening these up and setting them out. Now, like I said, these are our three primary colors, so you can make any color you want just with these three colors. All right, so I'm going to do that by mixing them together. Now, the first thing I'm kind of thinking about is I need my pizza dough. So I am going to start thinking about maybe like some sort of brown color. I'm going to do that by mixing all of these together. And you can see as I start kneading it together that it is going to start changing color. I'm starting to get kind of a crispy crust brownish color. All right, so now I can use this color. I can also always mix in other colors if I want to change it slightly, but I think I'm going to go with this one. So what I'm going to do is start just by kind of making that crust. So with Model Magic, it's super easy to shape anything that you want. I'm going to make a slice of pizza. I'm going to have my cheese hanging way off of it. Roll my edge for my crust. All right, so I've got my base. Now, what do I need next? I need some cheese. Now, I don't have white, but I think that's okay. I'm actually going to try to bend my pizza a little bit. I'm going to use yellow for my cheese. Pop art was always had to do with a lot of different colors, lots of bright colors, and they don't necessarily have to be realistic. So I'm going to use this kind of bright yellow for my cheese here, and I'm just going to kind of flatten it out. Till I get my shape kind of how I want it. You can always kind of flip it over. I've got just a regular kitchen skewer that I've cut down so I don't hurt myself. And I can use it to cut, I can use it to add in detail. But right now, I'm going to use it to kind of cut that off. All right, got my pizza here. And I'm going to kind of pull this down to make it look like my cheese is melty. Be a big piece right off the end. All right, so I've got my melty cheese. Now the nice thing about Model Magic, you'll notice that all I had to do was just set that cheese on top of my crust, and it's not gonna fall off. It doesn't take a lot for it to stick. So it's really nice and easy to use. All right, now I can put any number of toppings on my pizza, and I really like toppings. So the very first thing I'm gonna add to my pizza is pepperoni. And I'm just gonna roll a little ball, and then I'm gonna squish it. And if you're making pizza at home, you can put any toppings that you want on it. Now I love to put green onions on my pizza. So I'm gonna make some green here. I've got my yellow and just a little bit of blue. And I'm going to make another color. Starting to get a good pepper green. A little bit more blue here. Doesn't look like that pepper would be quite ripe yet. All right, I'm just gonna make some little pepper slices. I'm gonna roll out the coil. Then I can just use my skewer to kind of cut my pieces that I want. Flatten those out a little bit. Round them up. Add them to my pizza. All right, so the very last thing my pizza needs is olives. So I'm gonna make kind of a purpley color here, mostly blue, just a little bit of red. And I'm gonna do that same thing that I did with my pepperoni. I'm just gonna do it a little bit smaller. I'm going to make a ball, kind of flatten it out, and then I'm going to put a little hole in it. A big olive, that's okay. All right, so I've almost got my pizza ready. Now the last thing I'm gonna do is I want my pizza to be kind of bent, like it's coming out just right out of the box. Uh-oh, got my cheese stuck to my crust. Hate it when that happens. Fix my melty cheese here. So there we are. I've got my pop art food for this evening, and I can't wait to see what you guys all create. And we'll see you guys next time here at the YAM.